State. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
You didn't hear me calling you?
I did. I said, what? 3 times.
I said over there Chargers too.
No, I didn't.
The Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simpson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will be first on the attack. When the Spartans and Wolverines tangled last year, Michigan...
No, come on.
On top by a touchdown, 24-17. Neither team really had vintage seasons, but the Wolverines, beating both of their rivals, had to alleviate some of the disappointment.
Yeah, it certainly did. I think anytime they're playing a rivalry, it really comes down to the mistakes and not turning the football over. That was the difference in the game last year. Sparty turned it over once. Michigan did not. Colson Loveland had a big game at tight end for the Wolverines. I think in this game, David, who takes care of the football best, I think that determines who wins.
Yeah, and Michigan State had almost 100 yards more of offense, so they moved the football, but you're right. It's those critical mistakes. And Michigan, last year, very successful against their rivals. Can they continue that trend?
Rides the back on the option to give.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and stop the short yardage on second down, it makes play calling. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Looking to throw, it's Keene. Grabs it in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. With the catch, it's Moore. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, still looking. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. When you break into the top
That's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nigga didn't even go. Ain't pay no attention to that nigga. Nigga, that's crazy.
Right? You got to put this
Get your
behind you.
nigga.
It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's McCray.
All
And
right,
they
let's
get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The short hands, it's Marsh. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Child. Got it set up on the outside. Inside the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Spartans are on the move. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Spartans have moved it inside the 20. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to
Nigga
go.
burn out
He
the whole
stopped in his
fucking court.
tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
It's been a defensive through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And his slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He just...
Why this back slow ass? Like, come on, bro. You ain't even supposed to be back there. Bitch ass nigga. This nigga Omar. Oh, what's the name? I heard it.
I don't want to take this nigga out. I don't want to
Take
take
this
this
nigga out of rich.
This might be Hayes. Oregon. Yeah, we'll keep Oregon right now.
Pop team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Back to pass, it's Keene. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an act. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Oh, I threw the ball away.
Indeed. And that's going to be incomplete.
I hit the wrong fucking button. You said nigga.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the art and talent on the run.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
Oh. Nah, I ain't talking to nobody.
Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line. The first down. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at 10.
Great explosiveness by this running back. Breakthrough and almost gets
That's
the
on his line
house,
on,
Jesse,
okay?
but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocked.
Touchdown, Michigan. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. Their big body frames threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game. And now you slip them in the secondary, make that play.
Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
And my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
Come on, man.
Ripping off a pretty good shot.
Tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Belly. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beat. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Down coming. Throws tight end. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job of coverage in the back end defensively.
Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Keene. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Simpson. Inside the 25. Stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab in backfield. It's Haynes. Got enough space. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like Pat.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Finds his tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. They'll immediately call timeout.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Spartans will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They're able to put a stop to that return right on the 30-yard line. Enough time to get off a play. We head to halftime. Lost a throw on first down. With the catch, it's Marshall. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They'll use timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake.
He'll bring it out. It's McCray. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, Dave, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard. But
And he get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You got no $50 to eat your
A
pocket.
lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass. It's fires left. Oh,
Say what?
I had it in the table.
No, she had it in her pocket. Or was trying to put it in her pocket. I told her to give it to me.
We'll send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Might be changing the route. He'll start this drive firing.
Come on, bro.
Interception, and that total goes to 16. Ball down at the 40.
The fuck was that?
And that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator wants to see.
Fucking ball hawk.
He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Need that back.
It's picked
Fuck
up.
that, nigga.
Ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The explosive play set the table, now they got to serve the feast. Power ahead. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. On second and goal, he carries again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan Trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. It just takes one play, Dave.
These guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about in this rivalry as inferior to Michigan all the time. You got a chance to keep fighting, show what's inside your chest.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. Once he got some room, it was over.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense in an empty set. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
That's what I was thinking.
Second pick of the quarter now for this guy. They're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Childs. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He is nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36.
Can't believe we both fell for that.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's the hard thing about defending this play. You got so much speed coming across the formation. They can get to the edges quickly. And you damage, it's not a huge play, but they pick up a little chunk and a little chunk, and you put
the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative.
Oh, my God, man.
Caught over the middle. It's Mark.
Oh, my God.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And with
Come on, man.
the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
That penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal.
Look at that shit.
Off play action on first down. Dances away. On run deep down the line. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Looking downfield, it's Keene. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He's loose. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Beat that nigga off the fucking line. He still caught up to my nigga.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. In the second play of the drive, they completed. And on the third play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Bitch, you can hear me, you bitch ass nigga. They
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Michigan. And the pummeling has started. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one tonight? Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over UCLA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Spartans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll go to the sneak. That's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
smoke his ass.
Oh, and that's so frustrating, man. You got short yardage situation. All I want my quarterback to do is handle the football and fall forward and get me a first down, but you better get that snap exchange from your center and hold on to that football.
Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Wolverine! The finisher, the exclamation point drive. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty shakes at the end of this game.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's looking for a man. It's Child. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what...
Unleashes one deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the fourth quarter. He was still letting his QBs throw it deep down the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creating the big.
It's him in stride inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
First and goal, Michigan.
Gonna look downfield again. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And the Wolverines have it with a first and goal. The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Keene. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's McCray. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an...
Turning it on! May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out the 25-yard line.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of the team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and
There he goes! He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting point. Consolation prize.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Turns it on. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical distances, situationally, all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
He'll bring it out. It's McCray. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet and not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one. Understand it late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower. Points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Key. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progression.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. That's caught. It's Moore. Looking for room at the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Let's go! Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And that's why a lot of kids want to play for this coach, because they know that when they get into games, even if it's late, coach is going to let them go play ball and go have fun. Take
another interception. This guy just can't find his own player.